This is NDTV, and you're watching NDTV 24/7.
Hello and welcome to The Big Fight. This is the special post-budget special, if you can call it that, of The Big Fight, where we're really looking at the key highlights of the budget, or at least that was the plan until this particular Kisan farm waiver package came up. And now I think really that's a subject which we should discuss. Was this the correct thing to have done? Yes, farmers are in distress in many parts. Yes, there have been a large number of suicides, but was this the correct way to have done things, or could things have been done slightly differently? Those are some of the questions that we're going to be discussing today on The Big Fight. And we have a great panel with us. Before we get into all the political arguments, I would also like to welcome onto the program some of the real experts on the field, and particularly Dr. M.S. Swaminathan. It's a pleasure to have you with us as the chairman of the National Commission on Farmers. You perhaps are one of the people who would be best positioned to tell us just how this is happening. Also with us right here, Sharad Joshi, founder of the Shetkari Sangathan. You've worked with farmers, led farmers' movements for more years than we can count. Surjit Bhalla, great to have you back. You're not normally somebody who likes giveaways, but I think you find some reasons not to be to complain too much right now. Atul Kumar Anjan of the CPI, you have been asking the government to do something for farmers and for the poor. They've done something. Is it good enough? Is this what you would have liked? Is it not? We will find out. Ajay Pratap Rudy, great to have you back with us. I don't think you like all this too much. Is it just because you think it's going to hurt you in the elections? We'll find out the answers to that, won't we? And it's a pleasure to welcome onto the program Shamsher Singh Surjewala, National President of the All India Kisan Khet Mazdoor Congress. Let's just see where everybody stands now on this entire issue. And I'm going to start with you, Mr. Surjewala. Do you think what Mr. Chidambaram has done for farmers, was this the correct thing? Is this what the farmers really needed?
Excellent budget presented so far after independence.
All right. Why do you say that?
And we can rightly label it as a farmers budget. I think this is a real rural budget, and we are very happy. Farmers are very happy with it.
All right. Real rural budget. Farmers are very happy with it. Now let's just get some perspectives from everyone else as well. What do you think of them? You've been wanting the government to do something for farmers and for the rural sector. 60,000 crore waiver. Are you satisfied?
There was a hype that this time the budget will be a farmer-centric budget.
60,000 crores doesn't make it farmer-centric?
This crisis which in agriculture persists today, a lot of suggestions has been given by the National Commission of Farmers led by Professor Swaminathan, which I happen to be a member. This budget doesn't touch even a small point of the major recommendation of the budget.
No, hang on. So I'm going to come, as I said, to some of the political aspects of it a little later. We'll also be joined by one of the secretaries of the AICC in this program. But just let's talk about the 60,000 crore debt waiver.
All right.
What's the problem with it?
It's good. But the question is, this is not going to increase the production and productivity of the whole farm sector. There are many other things which has not been done. There are many very important issues which have not been touched. Take a case. Why the suicides? Today the farmers are facing acute crisis because of many reasons. One of them is the nature. You see, we demanded that all crops should be insured. And so there should be a universal compulsory crop insurance scheme. Where it is there? Okay,
but I'm just trying to get us everyone back to the debt waiver. You think it's a good idea, it will help the farmers?
At least right now, but one point I say, at least right now the suicide trend will be checked. But one thing, this could have been done in year 2005. But between this period, 60,000 farmers have committed suicide. Who is responsible for that?
All right, let me just check. Was it a good step or not a good step?
Well, it's an unabashed attempt to hoodwink the Indian farmers, and that is the only word.
Hoodwink the Indian farmers. How is it an effort to
that is what I have to start with. Now the question is, even if we have to give a slight concession to the Congress party that it woke up in the last year of elections, well, there is a basic question. Because Mr. Chidambaram started his budget with a speech and very quoted and said about governance. The question here arises whether governance and the concept of governance, and especially leading to such issues as the farmers' distress, they addressed this issue in the last year. Assuming even if this issue has been addressed and there are plans for spending 60,000 crores,